Welcome to Not So Classy with eSNa. We're in season 4 and 날씨가 엄청 많이 풀렸어. So the weather has been getting pretty warm. So I am in a tank top. The studio has always been hot, but I think it's been a while since I wore a tank top.
너무 혼자만 여름 아니야?
처음에는 되게 나 혼자 얘기를 해. 아무튼 오늘 원래는 originally we were supposed to have 2 people on my show, but hopefully we'll get the other one on another episode. But there's a very tall, very handsome Hapa man sitting next to me. Originally my plan was to have like both of them sitting like next to me, and so the kurim would be really funny because I'm just this really tiny Asian girl, and like, how tall are you?
I'm 2m 1. 그래서
So what?
6'7",
7?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the smallest man in my family though.
Oh my God. Right, because your brother is 6'9"?
Brother's 6'9", dad's 6'8".
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, please introduce yourself to our viewers and listeners.
What's up, guys? My name's Daniel. I'm from America, live in Korea. I used to play basketball. Now I just take care of my 2 babies. And
That's so weird.
hanging out with Esna today.
That's so weird.
It's weird, man.
Oh, man.
Babies happen.
Yeah.
And it is weird.
So you were a professional basketball player in Korea.
Right. I was, yeah.
But you started in other countries first, right?
Well,
Before you came here?
yeah, I mean, I was raised in America, so went through college, played Division I NCAA in America, went pro to Europe, followed my brother, played in Europe for 2 years, and then came to Korea and play.
And then the interesting thing about you guys is that you guys gave up your American citizenship to play as Korean national players, right?
So originally my dad's Italian. Yeah. So originally my dad's Italian. And so it's really hard for American players, there's so many of us, to find jobs overseas.
Right.
So if you have a passport, it makes it so you can get like a 2-year contract instead of a 1. So we were originally going for the Italian passport, but it took 3 years. And then through my mom, she was Korean, they were like, well, you can get it right away and you can play right away. And the sponsors are huge because it's like Samsung.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Hyundai. So we're like, okay, let's try Korea out. And so we came over here.
So you make it sound so easy.
Oh, it was very difficult. It was very stressful.
Getting the right visa, all of that shit, such a difficult process. But yeah, that's a lot of people would want to do that though, right? Like,
ooh, I don't think like at that time, the whole thing is like, there was the army thing that a lot of people were deterred from. And then giving up your U.S. passport, that's a big thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And for us, I think when they talk about 운동선수들 그냥 무식하다, I think we were just like, yeah, why not? Like, we really didn't like think it
Didn't
through.
really think it through.
We're like, yeah, we can play for the national team. At the time, we were getting ready for the Beijing Olympics. So I was like, yeah, chance to play in the Olympics.
Yeah.
We didn't make it, but cool, whatever.
But your brother did.
My brother was training for the London Olympics, and he almost got there. Like they played against a lot of teams and did really well, but it's just tough to make it to the Olympics. Out of Asia, especially.
Yeah, that's true. So my favorite sport to watch is basketball, and so I've been in Korea this is my
Who's your team?
12th year. Lakers for sure.
Oh, so
Lakers
easy.
for sure. I'm a Cali girl. I'm an LA
But lately,
girl.
people are going to the Clippers, and especially like
I know.
that's like Hanin team because there's so many Korean people in management. A lot of our teams work there, and
so I almost actually sang the national anthem for a Clippers game.
See,
but
they would
then,
invite you because you're Korean.
Yeah, but then I was already back in Korea, so sadly I wasn't able to. But yeah, I mean, like I'm on the fence a little bit, but I'm still like I grew up being a Lakers fan, so I'm I don't know.
Well, the Clippers sucked until like recently yesterday.
Very true. But did you always play basketball when you were young?
Oh yeah, my dad was a basketball player. Played with his.
Oh, your dad was a basketball player too.
Yeah, so I just always wanted to be like my dad. So I'd always dribble a basketball.
Yeah.
My brother wanted to be a soccer player at first, and then we all just ended up playing basketball.
근데 되게 신기한 게 I've been here for what almost 12 years now, and you guys have been here for what?
I'm like on 16.
16, right? But then like 나는 원래
그럼
되게
우리 농구 하는 게 봤어?
못 봤어. 그게 너무 신기한
진짜
거야.
말도 안 돼.
I've never
너무 팬이라면서.
I've never seen you guys play. That I found that so very weird because I wasn't really watching Korean basketball. Like I didn't really know that was a thing. And then,
it's a thing, man.
Yeah, but then I met you guys separately. First of all, you and your brother separately. The first time that I ever found out who you guys were was because there was a Korean reality basketball TV show called Rebound.
All right.
And 거기서 there were celebrities who were really into basketball and former professional Korean basketball players who were doing entertainment. And then you guys together would make teams, like coaching teams, and then make your own little team and then do competitions.
That was such a fun show.
Yeah, and so the only reason why that caught my eye was because I really like hotbus. Like I only like hotbus. 내가 개인적으로 좋아하는 남자 취향이 혼혈이거든. 그래서 봤는데 되게 잘생긴 혼혈들이 나와 있는 거야. And I was like, why don't I know them? Like because you would think I've been here for so long that I know most of like the Korean American community. We're all so closely knit. 근데 한 번도 안 만난 적이고 같은 팀이 진훈이었어. 2AM 진훈 was your guys' same teammate.
He still hits me up to play hoops.
그리고 진훈 and I are really close. And so then I remember one time I was watching and then I hit up 진훈. I was like, dude, who are those guys? And then he was like, 누나 여기는 다 임자들이 있으니까 안 돼. And I was like, 되게 아깝다 이 생각을 했었거든. So I remember watching the whole thing. I was a huge fan of the show.
It was fun, yeah.
Haha was on it. And the MC was Hani, who I'm really close to as well. And then throughout the show, like even the audition process, a lot of different like idols and other rappers and singers, they came in like trying out for the teams. But
awesome.
I don't think any of them made it. Like none of them made it.
One of them did. Basic made it.
맞다. Basic made it. Oh my God. I was like,
yeah.
오빠, because him and I used to be in the same company. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing on this show?
Is he from America too? Is he Kyoto?
So he studied abroad, so he speaks English. He came on the show and we did the whole thing
I
in
remember
English.
like him and Sani spoke, I thought a little bit
Sani
English,
also studied abroad too, so they all speak English. But yeah, that's the first time that I remember like knowing who the Sandrin brothers were. But at the same time, they're not twins. Daniel is younger than Eric by what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, everyone's like
다
헷갈려.
쌍둥이인 줄 알았어.
Or
I thought they were
who's not?
twins.
A lot of people think I'm 형.
그래서
너무
나는
기분 나빠.
진짜 처음에는 in the beginning I literally could not tell them apart.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Which is the case for most of the people when they first meet you guys. 근데 나중에 이제 좀 I get to know, both of them separately. I was like, I can tell exactly who each one is. But like for the first few months, I literally could not tell who you guys were.
알고 보면은 we're very different. Like we look different. Our different personalities different. But 초면에 everyone thinks we're like 쌍둥이. Like we look very similar.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's crazy because sometimes even in the photos you guys post once in a while, 딱 그냥 얼핏 보면 진짜 똑같이 생겼어.
Yeah.
Like the one recently you guys posted of being overseas with both of you guys had perm and like both wearing
I was
sunglasses.
telling you, don't do the perm. Burn your scalp.
진짜 똑같이 생겼어. So yeah, and then the first time I met you was not very long ago. It was only about a couple years ago, I think. Before
At the
your
wedding
reception
thing.
for our friend. But this was when you had just gotten married.
I don't even think I was married yet. I think we were just moving back to Korea.
Yeah, but then this was when you first told any of us that your wife was pregnant.
Yeah. We put the cart before the horse, I guess is what you say. But we ended up getting married after that. Like officially, we were already like,
그치.
on that path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
그때가 처음 만난 건데 that was only about a couple, maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, something
2
like
years
that.
ago, because it was
2-3 years ago.
Yeah, she was getting ready to, pop. So your baby's now, your firstborn is
2 years old.
So you have a son and a daughter.
Son and daughter.
어머.
Yeah.
와, 어느덧 아빠가 돼가지고 참나.
Now I have to do this.
What, you're gonna show us your
I
baby
gotta.
photo? Oh my
이거
God.
왜?
Oh my God.
너무 이쁘지 않아?
와,
That's my
엄마 닮았네.
And this is my little swaggy gangster
Oh my
boy.
God. I want babies. I really want babies.
하나 데리고 가.
You want...
하나 데리고 가.
힘들어?
뒤에들 할까? 엄청 힘들지.
나도 사실은 I wanted kids when I was really young.
Me too.
Like when I was 25.
So I have a friend. He was my roommate in college, and he has 2 girls that are kind of like 10 years old or whatever.
Oh, man.
And then he just had one, like me, right? So I was like, "Oh, how is it having a new kid?" He's like, it's awesome, but at 30 when he had kids, he was like, he used to just run around and play with them. And he's like, now at 40, he's like, he plays hide and go seek. And he would just hide and just never come out for like an hour. He would just hide, no seek.
Oh man. No, that's what I like.
The energy is, it's a lot of energy.
For me, like I'm hitting, how old am I now?
But you got lots of energy.
I think I'm 34. Fine. Am I 34? I think I'm 34. I turned 34 this year.
뭐야?
In America.
You think you turned...
What am I? No, because I'm like Korean age. I think I turned 34 in America or international age this year. But if I, want to, date and, marry someone and have someone father my children, like 원래 나는 오빠가 좋은데 여기서 많이 오빠로 가면은 너무 또
연한 노래하지.
So I'm like, do I go younger and go like 10 years younger?
10 years.
So I'm like, I don't know what to do, like 되게 애매한 나이야 지금.
Actually, like for you, like 친구 would be great, probably.
Like a same
age, like
same
친구
age?
1살 오빠.
Maybe.
I am 13년 오빠.
Ah, right.
So, yeah.
You guys like I'm young.
No. Accident.
Wait, hold up though, but because Eric's wife is also much younger than him too.
형은 15년 오빠.
Yeah, see, I'm like the Sandrin brothers like I'm young, yo. 아무튼,
yep.
여기까지 캐칭업을 좀 하고 낮술을 할 때가 됐죠.
캐칭업 한국말로 뭐야?
케첩 아니야?
케첩은 케첩이지.
그러니까 원래 말을 그냥 우리 케첩 좀 하자 이렇게 얘기해.
누가 그래?
끄떡끄떡 하고 있어, 그치? 우리 근황? 요즘 근황이 어떠세요? 이런 걸.
근황. 근황 얘기.
근데
맞아요,
그걸
맞아요.
우리가 근황 얘기 이렇게 얘기 안 하잖아. 그냥 캐칭업 이렇게 얘기하지 않아? 그지? 주로. 자, 그러면 이 시점에서 지금 It's 2:30 p.m. We're filming this at 2:30 p.m. I normally film our drinking episodes around 5. 사람을 봐주니까 술을 마실 거면은, drink a little bit at night.
이어서,
and then you go to 2차. 근데 오늘은 오빠가 2시에 보재. 그래서
나 좋아.
그래 뭐 낮술 한잔 하지 뭐.
The funny thing is that we changed the schedule for my brother who's not here.
I'm gonna fuck him up. 이 오빠 때문에 진짜 내가. 자, 그러면 we have this game called Spill It or Throw It Back. I explained it to you a little bit briefly. So we ask each other questions that we think the other will not be able to answer. Because once you don't, you have to take a shot. So
공개.
할까요?
So just looking at like a lot of the bottles, because like I come in here.
Yeah, you have your own podcast.
Yeah, me and my brother do a podcast, Phase 2. And but we see all the bottles and it's kind of like 고급, like which is Korean, But we're kind of like rednecks. We're country boys. We're from Seattle. We're 촌놈들. So we just like Jack Daniels and Coke. So Jack and Coke is kind of like 일단 Jack. 왜?
저번에 저 잭 가지고 온 애 있었어. They brought Jack Daniels honey.
Jack Daniels honey다.
허니를
Jack, I was gonna get two little ones. Two little ones is like 2,000원씩. 이거 3,000원이야. 그래서
이제 아버님이 돼서 이제 알뜰하게. Because he's a dad. Yeah. So now he has to like make sure he saves up on that money,
College is expensive.
Oh my god.
둘 다 예일로 보내야 되니까.
It's so fucking weird. Oh my god. How is your wife? How's Sunny doing?
Oh, she's trying to go back to Hawaii. She's cool. I mean, Korean, the system's great because 어린이집, like 건강보험 그런 거 다 너무 좋은데, but she's very like family. Like her mom, her support system is all in Hawaii. So
I bet your kids are going to be freaking tall as well.
They're already tall.
Because your wife is freaking tall too.
My son is 3살인데 한국 나이로 3살인데 평균 4살 키.
Oh wow, really?
그래서 he's 너무 길어.
Because your wife is how tall?
She's 74.
174?
Uh-huh.
What is that, like 5'9"? 5'8"?
Like 5'8".
5'8"?
Yeah.
Dude, they're going to be so tall.
애진아는?
I'm 5'3".
오.
I'm so tiny.
그럼 몇 cm지?
160입니다.
60. 오랜만에 60을 만나네.
네. 이걸 나중에 진짜 키 차이를 한번 보여줘야 되는데, 그치? 자, 아무튼.
Okay.
I have whiskey glasses.
Nice.
오랜만에 I'm busting these out.
Yo, they look very 고급. Like 호텔식.
여기 고급은 아니고요. 아주 다이소에서 샀습니다.
다이소.
다이소에서 샀고요. So we have these shot glasses.
So are we doing shots or whiskey?
For the questions, it's shots, and then you can chase it with your cocktail. You can sip on the. 근데 너무 귀엽게 덩치 큰 이 사람이 귤 하나씩 갖고 왔어. 너무 귀여운 거 아니야?
빈손으로 오면 안 되니까.
귀여워. 오빠 술 잘 마시지?
나는 자주는 안 마시지만 좋아해.
뭐 소주로 얘기하면 얼만큼 마셔?
나는 몰라. 난 소주 싫으니까.
나도 술이 별로 안 돼. 그럼 이거 뭐 반병은 그냥 마시지?
뭐,
Like half a bottle of whiskey will just.
Me and my brother, we'll sit at night and we'll finish like one of those.
Oh yeah.
But not like 우리는 때를 안 마셔. 우리 그냥
Like slow, just chill.
즐기면서.
I see.
You know? 독하게 해주는 거. 난 그냥.
뭐야 오빠 또 똑바로 따라. 저 콕은 많이 안 따라주셔도 돼요.
아 그래? 다이어트 중이야?
아니 나 원래 잘 안 섞어 마시는데.
아 그래?
진짜 그냥 조금만 따라줘도 돼.
그래? 이 정도?
It's a little less than that. I don't like cocktails.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't really drink sweet things. I don't drink carbonated stuff.
You just told me you're drinking Campari straight.
Yeah, that's why when he brought it, I was like, why the hell did you bring this?
이거 절대 못 마신다.
Yeah.
일단은
No,
Cheers. 아니 근데
welcome to 이거예요.
welcome
네,
to
welcome to opening shot. Okay.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
out. 짠.
여기는 장난.
근데 달다.
좀 무섭네.
여기. 어떡해.
나는 진짜 오랜만에 마신 거야.
달다.
아니라고.
근데 진짜 달았어. 너 한 잔 하고 싶지?
하나 따로 드릴까요?
자. So once in a while I'll have my staff drink with me, but you want one too, Albert?
You guys got the best job.
그럼 다 같이 또 마셔야 돼?
또 welcome to? welcome to 몇 잔?
new people.
알았어.
Wait.
welcome to 두 잔. 알았어.
오케이. 자.
이거 welcome to 이거.
근데 나 오늘 진짜 아무것도 안 먹었거든. 그래서 오늘 취할 기세. 오케이. 아니 빈속으로 마시면 취하지. 오빠 뭐 밥 먹고 왔어?
아니.
Did you eat something?
무엇보다도 이게 다 정신력이 아니야?
What did you eat?
정신력이지.
You didn't eat anything either?
나는 안 마셨지.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get fucked up. I can tell already.
Did you get really red when you?
네.
Okay.
Really red까지는 아닌데 I get flushed.
Flushed.
와 연달아 이렇게 또. 오케이.
그래 나도 그런가? 나이가 들어서.
Your Asian side.
When I was younger, I used to get white, like whiter.
Really?
It was weird.
Okay.
Okay, let's play the game.
All right. So, did you prepare some questions?
I did.
Do you know the kind of questions that we?
It's all basically like 저질 sex questions. How many
not
times?
all of them.
딸딸이냐, 딸딸이나 치느냐, 뭐
Not
이런 거.
all of them. Not all
그래?
of them. Not all of them. But well, I'll give you the first question.
왜 그런 건지. 에즈나 취향 그.
No, I
그쪽이야?
like talking about. I'm very open to talk about sexual things, but not all of them are like that.
So I haven't seen all your shows, so I don't know.
Yeah.
These are probably questions you've already answered.
Yeah.
Do you find that you get a lot of the same questions?
Sometimes they overlap, but the person is different, so the reactions are different.
Okay. I was pretty surprised actually when I saw your question.
Really?
I was like, wow, this is Korea. This is Howard Stern. But cool.
자, 오빠 먼저 해. Open it up.
Okay, so I'll do softball.
Okay.
Okay. Esna, you're on a Tinder date.
Okay.
So it's your Tinder ranking. So it's 초면에 personality 점수를 매긴다면 얼굴, 몸매.
Me? Myself?
You.
Out of what? Is it? I've never been on Tinder.
1 through 10. Like blind, okay, so not Tinder, blind date.
But I've also never been on a blind date. But anyway, okay. So
You've never been on a blind date?
I haven't.
소개팅?
Yeah. 한 번도 안 해봤어. I've never done a sogeting. Sogeting is blind date set up by your friends, and I've never done
5년
that.
동안 뭐 했어?
외롭게 살았어, 오빠.
미안.
찔러.
No, I'm saying in your mind 겸손은 없어. 겸손은 없어. 그냥 reality.
Like,
what do you really think? Where do you think you are 1 to 10 on the 3 things that matter on the first date?
okay, so your
Personality,
personality, face,
몸매,
and body. I think personality, I'm a 10.
Oh damn.
Okay. My face is like a 3, and my body is like a 6.
Wow. 너무 겸손하게.
겸손하죠. Dude, my personality is 10, yo.
Okay.
나 근데
Alright.
진짜 외모적인 자신감은 별로 없어.
I'm always interested in how people rate themselves. Some people are way over, some people way under.
So what do you think? Do you think that
I think you're being too 겸손, but
really?
yeah.
겸손 means humble, but 내가 겸손한 난 되게 솔직한 거
I
같아.
remember I always have to say this way before I met my wife. From now on, I said
Timeline matters.
I said it once. Just assume that if I'm telling a story, it's way before I met my wife. I remember some girl was like, "Oh, you think you're the shit," and I was like, and then we asked this question, and she's like, "Well, where do you rate yourself?" And this was a long time ago, before I was an 아저씨, before 이제 배 나오고.
It's when you were hot,
way
like
before,
super hot.
And I was like, "Oh, I think I'm just like an 8." And it was like 난리 났어. 우리 술자리에서 난리 나. 8. It's like you can't say over 8. So that means 이 세상에 10도 없고 외모로 따지면. So I was like, well, yeah, I think 8's not like a crazy metric at that time.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I'm always curious to see where people.
Yeah. No, looks wise or image wise,
But I think 3, you've gone too far.
아니야, 난 진짜 뭔가 되게 많이 뜯어고치고 싶어. Like I want to like fix so many things on my face. But yeah,
Is that more since you moved to Korea?
조금 더 그런 게 있는 것 같아. 이제 연예계에서 일을 하고 이러니까 아무리 봐도 이제 TV도 나가보고 이러니까 딱 그게 보이는 거야. 나도 거기만 고치면 약간 좀 더 예뻐 보이지
아니야,
않을까.
이게 좀 내추럴이 더 매력이 있는 것 같아.
근데 뭐 예뻐질 수는 있는 거니까. I'm like, I don't know, like I'm not against the plastic surgery as much as I used to be when I was young. I was like, I would never get it done, and even when people were like, oh, you should get it done, I'd be like, never would I get it done. But I think the more I started working in the entertainment industry, especially in Korea, and especially after I've been on TV, I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I could fix this and this and that.
이런 경우도 있어. 이게 하나씩 고쳐지면서 좀 예뻐졌다가
Oh, yeah, of
또
course.
다시 못생겨지는 계속 하니까
Because they
계속
go.
하니까
근데 that's,
과하게.
I think that's more like in America.
It happens here too.
Here too?
It happens here too.
근데 그건 있어, 약간.
선풍기 아줌마.
Who's that?
Do you know
Who's
the
선풍기?
아줌마?
선풍기 is fan 아줌마?
So her face turned into like she was already pretty. Then she got like 이뻐지려고 수술을 했는데 계속 중독이 돼서 계속 하다 보면은 face just expanded into like this big blob of like,
Oh my
it looked like
God.
a 선풍기.
Oh no, that's very unfortunate. Anyway, okay, so it's my turn.
Okay.
Wow, that was a really long answer to one question, and then like we diverted. Anyway,
That's the mark of a good question.
okay, 자. 그런 거는 it wasn't even like a question for you to. I'm gonna make you drink your first shot right now. 자, 오빠 내 생일 언제야?
이런 거야? 절대 답 나올 수가 없는 질문?
없지, 맞아.
알았어, 나도 똑같이 한다.
맞아.
알았어.
근데 you can't throw the question back at me.
네. 와, 치사하다, 진짜.
괜찮지?
알았어.
오빠 이런 식이지. 그거는 너무 it's not getting to know you 시간이 아니라 I'm gonna get you fucked up
It's
시간이야.
like, 공격. 알았어. Are you ready for my next? I changed my 질문 now.
Okay.
My tactic changed.
Okay, that's fine.
원래 그냥 자극적인 질문으로 던지려고 했는데 이제 그냥 이기려고.
근데 되게 오빠 한국말 진짜 잘한다. 막 되게 그냥 원어민처럼 해. 왜냐면 승준 오빠는 진짜 못하거든. Your brother is so bad.
미안.
I always used to make fun of him. I'm like, Eric, what's wrong with your Korean? Your brother speaks so well.
My brother, his thing is like he's actually really good at languages. He speaks French.
Yeah.
He speaks
Spanish,
Spanish. But he doesn't like the books. But Korean, 그 Spanish 그 불어는 부리가 똑같아. 영어랑.
맞아.
근데 쉽게 그냥 이렇게 대화하면서 살아가면서 배울
Like
수가
even
있는데.
Italian, he can kind of get by with Italian.
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
little stuff.
Yeah.
But then Korean 진짜 영어 하는 사람들이 한국말 배우려면은
Yeah. Because the grammar
it's
structure is so different.
And
Yeah.
한문,
Yeah.
it's difficult.
Anyway.
Anyways, okay. What was my rookie year in the KBL?
Okay, that's
또 이게 더 쉬워. 생일은
What does that even mean?
누가
Your
알아?
rookie year?
My rookie year. What year was it in the
What does that
KBL?
mean? Like when you first started basketball?
My rookie year here in Korea in the KBL. What was my first season?
What year was it? 2007.
잠깐만.
야, 본인도 모르는 걸 왜 물어봐? 이 사람 이상한 사람이야. You don't even know your own.
아니지.
뭐가 아니야?
2006이야.
자, 검색해 볼게요.
아니야. 2007이야. 아!
이동준.
그거 어떻게 맞췄어?
자,
야,
이동준.
공부하고 왔어?
자, 아니 뭐 그걸 어떻게 찾는 거야?
맞아.
2007년 맞아?
아이, 맞아. 아이.
그러면 오빠가 마셔야지.
Are you just making up rules now?
It's my show. I can do
No,
it.
wait. Is that 기존 있던 rule? 아니지.
에이, 뭐
아니지.
몰라. 근데 it's not up to them. Why are you
아니,
asking
지금
them?
왜 눈치를 봐? 대답을 안 하고.
Because it's my show. 알았어. 괜찮아. 안 마셔도
그건
돼.
좀 아니다.
안 마셔도 돼. 자,
잘했어,
일단
잘했어.
한 보시다. 오, 여기 오빠 사진들 막 뜬. 2007년 드래프트 1라운드 2순위. 와. Good job, 에스나. 이거야.
소리 확
So
올라와.
good. I'm so good, right? Because I was like 15, 16 years, but I've been here for 12, like, and then I did the math a little bit.
You did not do math.
And then I got
Not do
2007.
math.
자, 오케이. 이건 되게 쉽게 갈게. 쉬운 거야. 나를 어느 정도 알면 you'll know this answer if you know me even a little bit. What's my dog's name?
How am I supposed to know that?
You don't know my
I don't know your dog's name.
He's on my Instagram all the time.
I took Instagram off my phone.
Oh, were you that addicted to that?
No. I actually I'm just trying to step away from social media.
Okay.
So no Facebook, no Instagram.
Do you want me to give you another?
Give me another
one.
question.
Okay. Okay, so it won't be like a factual question, but it'll be more of like a personal question then.
Okay.
That you can choose to answer or choose not to answer. What is the name of the girlfriend that you dated right before your wife?
You know, like I didn't really have like a lot of girlfriends that I would say that was my girlfriend.
You want me to make it more
No. I'll say. Her name was Lily. Liliana.
Liliana. Liliana.
Why are you smiling like that? So scary.
Okay, you answered.
Okay.
I'm going so easy on you right now.
Are you going easy on me?
I am.
I feel like the birthday question was kind of like sneak attack.
Those are very easy questions.
All right. This is like, I didn't expect this whole quiz thing to be this like antagonistic. All right.
It's fun though, isn't it?
All right. I thought it was going to be like, because I was watching the highlights, I thought it was like all hardcore sex questions.
You can. Go ahead.
And now I'm like,
No, do it.
이제 너무 막.
No, do it. I started. I'm going. Yeah,
question.
I'm building up to them.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure. I want to know how hard you
I was
are ready
trying to like,
go.
I see what everybody else is doing.
All right,
I was
do
like,
it.
all right,
I'm ready for it.
But now I'm just like, I don't know. This is like too much.
해봐, 빨리 해봐. 얼마나 센 걸로 하길래? I'm like, people always say that. I'm like, I'm gonna be so like such difficult question, and they ask the question, I'm like, really?
Oh, really?
So you, in your head, you might think it's like a super crazy.
Oh, maybe
question,
it's not.
but it's
then.
not.
Okay, Esna, have you ever taken it up the butt?
No, I haven't.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very easy, right?
Okay.
I haven't. No, yeah.
I just like saying that question. It's not like it's such a
But
crazy question, but I like.
But you
saying
you also phrase the question very nicely. You know what I mean?
because I think it's funny. It's like cute if you say it that way. Have you ever taken it up the butt?
Okay. 제 차례죠. When you were younger, way before you met your wife,
당연하지.
where is the most memorable place outside of the bedroom or car that you had sex?
Sex.
So sex in a public place.
Sex in a public place.
Yes.
I would say movie theater. Movie sex. I think movie theater is like pretty fun because there's people there. And
In the movie
you can
theater?
get caught.
How is that? You got caught?
No. You can't. 즐길 수 있는 그런
Oh, the
짜릿함이
thrill.
있어서.
The thrill. Where were you sitting? Where are you sitting that it is possible to
맨 뒤열.
have sex?
맨 뒤열.
The very last row? Wait, but like, what position? Was she sitting on you?
Lap, yeah.
So she was sitting on.
Skirt.
But she wasn't like straddling you. She was just sitting on you.
No, sitting watching the movie.
Ah, I see. Very interesting.
아마 밑에서 이렇게 만약에 돌아봤으면
Oh my god!
그냥 여자친구 얼굴만 보고 그냥 한 명이 그 자리에 한 명이 그냥 열심히 되게
Wait, was it full?
아니야.
Do you remember what movie it was?
I don't remember the movie. No.
Of course you won't remember the movie.
No, I don't think I saw the movie.
Okay. Oh, well.
Okay. Now I think my questions aren't hard enough. I mean, watching the quizzes, we all know that you like masturbate furiously
What?
all the time, all day long, literally. Just watching the quizzes. That's what I gleaned.
Oh my god.
So
You will be the death of me.
here's one thing I'm always curious about. With like toys and stuff. Obviously, there's like the basic toys.
What are
Whatever.
basic toys?
Like just dildos and vibrators.
Okay.
Right? Like, have you ever used anything outside of those toys as toys?
No, I haven't.
재미가 없어.
I haven't even used a dildo.
Never.
I've only used a vibrator.
Well, I mean, I guess
I don't know what you would do with that.
I've never used a dildo either. So. Okay.
Do you think you're a better basketball player than your brother?
I do not. No. I think my brother was born to play basketball. I think I always wanted to be like my brother. So I'm like 노력파. My brother's just like 농구하기 위해서 태어난 몸이야.
Oh, so
it's different.
노력파 means someone who has to work effortlessly to get to where they want.
This is also what's crazy about your podcast because you do it bilingual. We only do ours in English.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. But I notice like sometimes you have guests that don't speak
Yeah.
English. But you'll be like, you have to do everything twice.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like,
감사합니다.
박수.
네, 감사합니다. And then I have like little highlight clip
so
of us doing
describe
Korean
your
class.
last one night stand. Like detail.
Wait, that's so funny. Okay.
Describe it in detail. Where it all started. It's a story. It's a moving story about a young girl looking for love in all the wrong places.
In all the wrong places. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was well, maybe one night stand by definition is you meet someone that you don't know.
No. One night stand can turn into a relationship.
So it can
But
be.
it's just where it starts. 난생 모르는 사람 이렇게
Right.
만나가지고 이렇게
Yeah.
하는 거.
Yeah, you
But it
don't.
can turn into something.
No, right. But the one night stand definition is that you meet someone you don't know and you have sex and then you part ways.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it can end up
can
being
call
something
a little
together,
bit,
but that's basically it. But what if it's someone you know? Then that's not a one night stand.
Wait a second. So somebody you were friends with, and then one day you're drinking, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Hey, do you want to just put it in me or whatever?" Like,
I mean,
that's
there's no
cool.
questions
I'm just
needed.
joking anyway. How does that even happen?
술 마셔서.
술을 마셔서 그냥 그럼 누가 먼저?
근데 거기서 the thing is,
네가 말 꺼냈지.
I don't remember.
혹시 뭐 그냥 듣고 싶으면 그냥 뭐
뭘 듣고 싶으면.
혹시 뭐
아, 이거 봐.
아니면 말고
아니,
나는
그게-
둘 다 좋아.
Okay, do you want to hear the fucking
난
story
그래.
or not?
Okay. But it's one night.
Yeah,
so
it's-
you're-
okay, so-
I see what you're saying.
But I don't know if it's like it was a one night though because it's never happened ever since then.
But are you still friends? So I'm assuming it's a friend now.
I guess.
But you still talk? And
Yeah. No, I mean we see each other
Oh,
like in passing.
그날 좀 어색하지 않아?
No, it's fine.
Is it fine?
No, like we.
Maybe you're fine. Maybe he's just like, oh
Well, it's
shit,
fine.
here comes Esna.
I'm not saying his name or anything.
Okay.
But no, it was really. I think it just happened kind
Organically.
of randomly. Yeah, and then we decided to go day drinking, and then it turned into night drinking, and then we were like, oh.
어느 정도 친구였어? Like just kind of like
I wouldn't have said we were friends because we don't hang out.
just acquaintance.
Yeah, we just knew each other. We would see each other like frequently. And we've hung out maybe 2 times before that.
And when was this? Like
What?
I
Okay,
said
this
describe. I said
is
describe.
too many
Is
questions
this-
in
no,
one, man.
No, I said describe it. You're not describing it. It was like a month ago, a week ago, yesterday.
It was recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday구나.
No. Yesterday 아니었어.
Yesterday 아니었어.
It was not that long ago, let's put it that way.
Okay.
But
so
it was the
you haven't
first-
really described it though.
But it was the first fuck of 2021 though.
Oh, really?
Yes.
이외다.
But the sad thing is I was really drunk and
You really
I don't remember.
Don't really remember? That's no good.
I swear, man, this show is gonna fucking bite me in the ass one day because I reveal so much shit about myself here. Like not even just sexual things, but like really
So
personal
you've had
things.
sex one time in this new year.
Yes.
Are you talking about New Year since Lunar New Year?
No, since January.
Okay.
Since January. But even before that, it had been a while.
Really?
It's very sad.
Yeah.
No, I don't have.
Yeah. Just
No.
trying to live a detox.
No. I just 그렇게 내가 남자가 별로 없어 주변에.
의욕이 떨어지는 거 아니야?
의욕은 많습니다.
무섭네.
No, I really, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm not really into this chart, whatever. But my friend Angelina is always like super into this chart, like the astrology charts, and she's like, Scorpios are so sexually driven.
Really?
And so like I'm, I like sex,
Yeah.
but
It's nice.
it just hasn't been happening for me
Yeah,
a
sex
lot.
is cool.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's fun. Anyway, go ahead. It's your turn.
I just asked you.
Was that you?
I asked you to describe your last one. What are you
Oh my
talking?
god, you like sneaked up with that question. I didn't even.
Did I?
Okay, yeah.
취했냐?
Okay. 아니야. 이걸로 전혀 아니야.
오.
자.
또 센 척하기.
그럼 what is your favorite sex position? Very easy question.
Honestly, and this is funny, and this is gonna sound so boring and vanilla, but I just like the basic positions.
Missionary.
I don't like the conversation. I remember a long time ago, when I was in high school, you get the Cosmopolitan and it shows all the different stuff. Try this. Oh, this will really get your 10 ways to get your girlfriend super hot and bothered. It's just work. Wheelbarrow, it's I'm not even thinking about sex at this point.
Wheelbarrow.
I'm concentrating on my biceps. I'm like, oh, 힘들다. So you do all this hang upside down, one leg up, and you're just like.
So what is the craziest sex position you've ever done?
I've done tried all different kinds of
So
stuff.
what is it? What was the most craziest or most difficult sex position you've ever done?
I think all the ones where you have to lift up a girl are hard.
Lift them up.
If you're lifting her up against the wall or something, or in the shower, or lift up wheelbarrow, lift up, oral. It's all
lift up what? Lift
it's
up
all
oral.
a lot of fucking work. So after a while, you're just sweating. You're just a sweaty fucking mess. Nothing's happened.
Nothing's happening.
Everyone's super tired and sweaty, and it's just I'm very traditional. I think there's a reason classic is classic. You got Audrey Hepburn. You don't need to improve on Audrey Hepburn. It's good. There's a reason that's the kijun. So I just like kijun.
So you like
doggy
the-
style missionary is good.
Okay, those
little,
two are
little variations. Lift
Or
the
like
leg.
this-
Maybe lift the leg when you do it. One leg,
Spooning.
2 legs 너무 많아.
Spooning,
2 legs.
spooning.
스푸닝.
Spooning
스푸닝도 힘들어.
스푸닝 왜 힘들어?
옆으로
Like
누워가지고.
side line.
If you're laying sideways, you don't have leverage to get the 탄력 못 받아.
Oh,
뭔지
I
알지?
see. 그런구나.
Yeah, you don't have any gravity behind you. When you're on top, you have gravity forcing you down. If you're laying on your side, there's no gravity's going down and you're going 옆으로. You need to go north south. You're going east west.
아이 오빠는 몸도 좋으면서 왜 그래? What's wrong
몸이 너무
with you?
길어. 너무 길어. 힘들어.
Very true. You're very, very long. Okay. Is it my turn? I want to ask more questions.
That was your turn.
Oh, was it? Okay.
왜 이렇게 헷갈려? 취한 것 같아.
아니야. 기분 되게 좋아. 너무
왜 이렇게
재밌어.
빨리 취해?
나 되게 재밌어. 근데 너무 오래 술을 안 마셔서 술 마셔야 될 것 같아.
야, 이게 게임은 무슨 규칙이 없구나?
없어. 내가 먹이는 대로 마시는 거야 그냥.
아.
You drink as the way that I make you. Cheers.
Cheers. So, mine is now I don't know.
What?
I was watching the highlights and I was like, "Whoa, she's 까졌어." And now I'm looking.
뭘 까졌어,
Now
이 사람아!
Now I'm talking to you as a 할머니.
나 되게 순진해 사실은.
나는 너 정체가. I thought you were you know, when I was watching the highlights, it was like vibrators, and I was like, oh shit! Now I'm like a prude. Now I'm coming on here, and then I talk to you. You're like, oh, I've only had one time in 2021. It's like, what? 벌써 3월인데. 뭐야? 깨졌어.
개웃기다.
All right, so let's talk about group sex.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever engaged in group sex?
No.
Oh,
Just because
실망스럽다.
okay, this is a thing. So the reason why it's called a recap and highlight reel is like I group all
was like
craziest
bang, bang,
shit
bang.
together like that.
Now I feel like people are
Yeah.
gonna look at me like, oh, what's wrong with this guy?
But like honestly, when we have these conversations in its entirety, I'm actually very prude.
I'm gonna look like a total pyonte now.
So I people already know though.
That's
For
all right.
people who've watched the show, they know that I've never been in a threesome, and that I've never had like group.
All right, so if that question 벌써 나왔으면은 I'll change my question.
아 뭐야?
I changed my
또
question.
여기서 또
I'll change my question.
그래 알겠어.
Okay. Describe your most enjoyable sexual experience and why that experience was 특별히 enjoyable.
특별히 means specially.
Oh God. I'm just gonna say, you start with the Korean stuff and then I follow. We can just do all
A
English.
very good sexual experience. Okay. There was this one time where we came back to my place, and then I changed into my pajamas like I normally do because I hate wearing clothes. And then we just kind of started making out, and then he ended up on the wall.
Oh, this is one of my worst positions.
But he's taller than me, right? So he's on the wall, and I'm like reaching up, and
Koala
so
bear.
to like kiss. 근데 같이 like we slid down
Slither.
we slid down on the wall, and then so now we're sitting, and then like I straddled him, and then we like made out. But that was like really sensual for me.
But I'm talking about the sex part. So okay, continue.
거기서 이제 we went to my bed. Because like the wall's here, and then you just kind of like move over to my bed.
Slither.
And then and then I don't remember much.
또 술 취했구나.
술 마셨어가지고.
I'm noticing a theme here.
근데
Are you kind of like that though? Like you can't let go and like be uninhibited without 술?
I'm actually really shy. Because like I said, when
술 helps you kind of unlock the
so
inner
when
beast.
you asked me that question earlier, the very first question about like what I rate myself at image-wise, right?
Now you rate
obviously
different.
it was-
You've had a couple
No,
of drinks.
so it was very low. It's still very low. So when I'm sober, I can't really be as, wild or as open
Do you
as
have
I
a
would
name
want
for
to
your
be.
alter ego?
Not for my sexual alter ego, no. No, but if once I drink,
Then you're
there's
just
like that liquid
lets it
confidence
go.
where I can be a little bit more aggressive. And even then, I think in bed, I'm still a little bit like, I don't know what to do.
Holding back.
Yeah. 잘 모르니까. 그래서
순진한 척.
그래서 I would like a man that like
Takes control.
really leads.
Really
so
leads.
then I can be like, then
경험
I can
많은
be.
남자.
Yeah.
경험 엄청 많은 남자.
Yeah, someone who has not
경험
too much,
매일매일.
not too much experience. 그건 또 아니니까. Yeah, but anyway, it's my turn now, right? Right? It's my turn. Okay. 오빠도 눈 살짝 풀린 거 알지?
나는 오랜만에 마시니까
Your
너무
eyes
기분
are a little
좋고,
like.
너무 기분 좋고.
이걸로 cheers.
And I love Jack Daniels. So.
근데 오늘 좀 잘 들어가네. Okay. I've asked this question to a couple of our guy guests. iPhone for reference.
iPhone for reference.
Yeah. What do you rate yourself? Your friend down there.
여기?
Show iPhone for reference.
What do you mean? What do you mean iPhone for reference? What does that mean?
You have to show us your dick size with your iPhone.
Dick size with iPhone?
Yeah. What do you have right now? That looks.
It's,
What is that, like a 5?
I don't know. It's the red one.
The red
iPhone
one.
for reference.
Yeah.
So
Mine is iPhone 11 Pro.
iPhone 11 Pro.
Yeah.
It's about the same size. Yours is about a little bit bigger.
Well, because I think the case makes it a little bit bigger.
너무 불쌍한 것 같아.
You think it... Oh my God, please don't 과대해 평가
I know.
yourself.
It's so tempting to just
Don't
like,
make yourself...
You know the thing is about being tall is like... People
your
will
height has
really-
nothing to do with your size.
But I also
at
have
all.
big shoes though.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So I'm just going to be honest.
Okay, be fucking honest.
Okay. And I think like 낳고 나서는
It shrank?
좀 줄인 것 같아.
Shut up! Your penis does not shrink after you give
진짜로.
birth. It's not like
좀
you
줄인
give
것 같아.
birth. What the fuck? Shut up!
아니 나는 솔직히 I think like maybe because I don't use it as much. But maybe I'm saying iPhone 8 plus a little bit.
8 plus?
8 plus a little bit.
Shut up!
Yeah. Is that big?
Like you're
나는
saying you're saying you're bigger than this iPhone 11.
Not like width-wise.
Obviously not width-wise, sir. Like,
I'm saying like
length-wise.
that's like normal. I think like maybe a little bit more.
Oh.
I don't think that's very big though. Is that big? What kind of partners are you?
Okay, this,
What's your key?
This like is average.
Yeah, I think like maybe a little bit more.
This and a little bit longer would be above. But you're saying you're up like a pro.
I feel like this doesn't look that big when I look down at it. I feel like I'm bigger than that.
Maybe your
But I think you should be
perception
bigger
of
than
your
that.
your perception of your own penis
What do
could
you
be
think?
different.
Now tell me what you think. You think I am like 과대평가하는 것 같아?
I'm just
과소평가하는 것 같아. 나는 그냥 딱
그거라고
이거 좀 아닌 것 같아.
그거보다 좀 더 길어?
조금
더 길어. Okay.
Wow.
Penis talk.
Penis talk.
Sometimes I ask questions just
Why?
to get
What do most
information.
people say? What do most people say?
Like
I don't know.
I had people be like, "Oh, I'm like a 11 plus, so it's like longer than this." And I'm like, "Really?" And these are
And maybe I don't think iPhone's that long though. I don't think it's big, but it's not that long.
No, this
It's a little bit different.
it's longer.
No, it's like 1
I
centimeter.
know, but I'm
longer.
saying though, like,
A centimeter is a lot.
yeah,
No,
it matters.
right. Each centimeter does matter.
well, 아무튼 자, 동준 오빠 차례.
Okay, now I'm gonna refocus because I found out that you're a harmony. So I'm gonna just try to make you drink this time.
Okay,
Okay.
that's right. We haven't taken shots.
Okay.
We just been
All right, eSNa.
뭐야 이거?
I told you that my firstborn is turning 2 this month.
Don't ask me his birthday. That's not
No,
fair.
I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna give you an easy one.
Don't ask me his name either.
Wow, you're mad that I don't know your dog's name. And you don't know my baby's name. God damn. And that's on my Instagram for sure. Wow.
I knew it too. 이제 순간적으로
아
기억나.
진짜. Jack 백호 미안해.
Peko. There we go.
에스나 이모가 조금.
I knew it was Peko.
아이고.
Because the name is so
I
pretty.
should ask you my daughter's name.
Okay, that I really don't know.
Okay.
Because she's so new.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Peko's 2 years old.
Uh-huh.
How many months is my daughter? So you can even like do 계산 and figure this out. 대충.
자,
You know she can't be 3, right? You know she can't be 3.
잠시만요.
And I just showed you a picture.
I
and that was
know.
recent.
All right, hold up. She is less than 12 months for sure. Dude, I even remember.
나중에 베이비 가지려면 이런 것들
Dude, I
알아야
even remember because I
딱
commented
보고 몇
and
개월인지.
I commented and I was like, congratulations, because you posted a picture right after she was born. And I was like,
Yeah.
congratulations. So I remember I fucking posted a comment on that. She is. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my God. Oh, she has teeth. Hold up. She got teeth?
She got 2 teeth.
Hold up. She got teeth. Then she's more than 12 months. Hold up. Oh my God. Her eyes. I can't.
이게 약간
Oh my God.
약간 눈빛으로 이모 왜 그러는 거?
Wow, she's really.
그러냐?
얘 눈웃음 장난 아니야. Oh my God.
이쁘지.
와, 진짜 엄마밖에 안 닮았다.
괜찮아. 나는
I was
상관.
like, she only looked like her mama.
이쁘면 돼.
Hold up. She is 15 months.
생각을 해봐. How can she be 15 months?
I don't know.
백호는
팁.
24개월인데.
Oh, he's
15개월이라고?
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
I drink.
Three chances. 오빠, 3 chances, 오빠. 오빠, 3 chances. 오빠, 2 chances. 아까 이빨 난 거 보고 나 지금 깜짝 놀랐어. Because she got teeth. I'm like, wait, hold up, what? Hold up. When did your first teeth come in?
15개월이면
9 months.
그게 맞는데
Am I right?
일단 15개월 했어. 일단 15개월이라고 했어.
I get 3 chances.
No.
God damn it.
How could you be 15개월?
I don't know because I saw teeth and threw me off because I was literally gonna be like 9, 10
But she only has 2 though.
I know.
Like all of her teeth aren't in yet.
God damn it.
Those teeth are so cute though.
제 차례죠.
무서워야 되나? 칵테일.
만들어봐 오빠. 만들고 있어봐.
에이스나도 조금 더?
조금 더 타주세요. 아니요. 아닙니다. 전 괜찮습니다. 지금 전 괜찮습니다. 매기는 게 참 어렵다니까.
난 웬만하면은
다 대답하지.
다 대답하지.
그지? 근데 오빠 우리 되게 편하잖아. 편하고 되게 like we're so comfortable with each other and it feels like we've known each other for a long time, right? 근데 오빠 우리 실제로 만난 거 이게 2번째인 거 알아?
근데 원래 오빠가 이런 성격이야. 편한 성격.
Honestly, wait, I just thought about it. I was like, hold up,
아니,
this is our second time meeting in person.
원래
Wait, what? Right?
원래는 남자는 탯줄 한번 잘라보면은 모든 세상이 편해.
No. Basically, he was like, once you cut an umbilical cord, the whole world.
You don't have any 낯가림 없어지고.
No. But I'm saying it was even before that. Like, but right? This is our second time meeting in person.
But we've like I've seen you like on Instagram. You comment, I comment.
Well, yeah, but then
like that.
in like in flesh. Mm-hmm. We haven't even seen each other in passing.
Yeah, 성수동이니까.
So this is literally our physically second time meeting. That's so weird. Because I feel like we're just 되게 편하거든요.
No, and the funny thing is, you know a lot of the people that I know, like Chris, Bridget, like,
Kobe,
you know, all these kind of people. So I see you with a lot of the people that, you know, I used to hang out before I was so busy with babies.
Right.
So.
But that's so weird.
Yeah.
That is our second time meeting in person. Huh. Okay. 자. 그러면 when was the first time that we ever had a conversation?
실제로? 만나서
like ever.
대고?
No, just ever.
First time, I already know. The first time we had a conversation was when you were hanging out with my brother and he FaceTimed me and you were there and then we kind of had like a 3-way conversation. Right? I think I was in like South America or in Seattle, but I remember I think that was right before my brother came to help me out with some of my like real estate stuff.
Wait, hold up.
This was like 2-3 years ago.
It's much more longer than that.
No.
Yeah, it was like 5 years ago. 4 years ago. No, wait. Yeah,
okay.
4 years ago.
Okay, say it, but if I don't remember it, like...
Wait, hold up.
I'm like pretty serious. I never heard about you until like, I think my brother met you through like Chris or Bridget or somebody.
I met him through 진훈이.
Oh, through 진훈이?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like literally we were hanging out with 진훈이 in 2016 shooting Rebound, right?
Yeah. I met you guys I met him after that. Like a year.
So it couldn't have been 5 years ago. Because that's 5 years. 계산. 진짜 수학.
잠깐만. 근데 그게 처음인지 the moment that I had in mind, I can't remember if that came before what you're saying.
Okay, say what you're saying and we can
because on Facebook, like once in a while it'll just like suggest friends. Mm-hmm. And then it kept suggesting you.
다 누르는 거구나.
No. I really don't. I really don't. But then because Eric and I were hanging out, you know, then so then I was like, oh, and then I just added you, and then you accepted, and I was like, hey, like we have a lot of mutual friends, and like we've been hanging out.
The reason I accepted you, I remember.
Oh, it was because
we'd already had like a real conversation on brother's FaceTime. I think you were like going to Hawaii or going to Seattle or something.
Yeah, I was going to Hawaii, and you were going to be in Hawaii. I was going to go to Hawaii. And so our friend Chris was like, "Oh, you should talk to Daniel." I was like, "What? I've never met him, but if it's not weird, no. Yeah, okay, so then the FaceTime was, okay, so you remember the app.
Because I don't really accept Facebook, because, there's so many.
Right.
And then I only accept if I like know you a
Right,
little bit
right,
at
right,
least,
right.
you know?
yeah.
I have to recognize.
그게 처음이었구나. 페이스타임 했을 때. 제가 잘못했습니다. 네.
그러면
아니잖아. 아까 오빠 안 마셨잖아요.
Okay, so I made you drink last time.
그럼 오빠가
You said prepare like 6, 7 questions.
네.
Okay, we're at like 8 questions.
아니에요.
아니야?
아니요. It's because you keep spitting out questions in between the actual questions.
But that's like a good
그러니까
question.
so you
'cause
can't
it's
you can't count those.
E question.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about 취향.
취향?
Okay.
취향 is personal taste.
Okay, so two 취향. There's 취향 in relational partners and there's 취향 in sexual partners. So when we go 취향, let's talk about like what like race. Like even though we don't want to be discriminatory, but you already brought up that you like 혼혈, so like
나는
that's
혼혈을
already-
되게 좋아해.
둘 다?
Yeah, I like mixed
with
personality.
so 혼혈 is like such a mixed bag, right?
Yeah.
Because 혼혈, there's 한국을 모르는
Right,
혼혈들
right.
많고 대부분이지.
그지?
And then there's 한국 좀 이렇게
Right.
문화 좀 아는 혼혈,
Yeah.
like Julian Kang,
Right.
me, my brother. Like,
So happas that are Korean mixed with something else, or just completely just Asian and something else.
So okay, let's talk real quick about like dating, right?
Okay.
So for me, like I like the kyopo aspect for dating because I have so much. My family is Korean, my harmony is Korean, everybody. So we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere, no problem. I can go talk to harmony, and they're very nice, and they know what to do, and they know what to act, and don't act like stupid. And then if I bring a white girl, and then everyone's just uncomfortable. Oh, what do we do? Oh, very nice to meet you. Like you know what I mean? It's like it's weird. But then the Kyopos too, I can go hang out with my high school friends,
Yeah.
like who are I grew up in a white neighborhood, so it's not a problem at all. Anywhere I go, not a problem. So dating is very 편해. Dating. Start with dating.
What about dating?
No, like what's your 취향 for dating?
For dating?
교포, 혼혈, 외국인,
근데 나는 그냥
흑인, 백인.
just anyone that will like me at this point.
하지 마.
왜냐면
불쌍한 척 하지 마.
Because 오빠가 사실 나는 잘 모르잖아. You don't really know me, right? But people who have watched the show, kept up with the show, I fucking spilled my guts on the show, so everyone will know my personal life. But I haven't dated for about now in 2021, 12 years.
What?
Yeah. So I haven't.
일부러?
No, not on purpose. I
Matrix-처럼?
think no, not on purpose. But I haven't been in a relationship, so now at this point, it's literally like, can someone just love me? Like 이런 느낌이야. 나는 아무나 상관없어, 그냥 you know. And I've only had one relationship, which was in college.
No, but you know what? I don't agree with that because
And he was Hapa, which is why I like
I hear
Hapa.
a lot of girls use this excuse.
What excuse?
특히 중년들, they always use this excuse. They're like, oh no, like, I don't even care. Like 콧대가 안 높아. 오빠.
난 높아.
그러니까.
난 높아.
나는
My
거,
standards are fucking high.
I think as you get older and the more you haven't dated,
Oh,
the
yeah.
more 까다로워 you get.
Of course,
and then
because-
you're just like 이거 아무것도 아닌 것들 따져가지고 you can't date.
No, humans are habitual creatures. And so the older you get, the more set in your ways you get. That's why people say it's better for you to experience and date a lot of people when you're younger, when you're trying to find yourself and experience things before you start hitting an age where you're like, this is what I want and this is what I need and that's it.
앞뒤가 안 맞는 게 you said just before you're like anybody will take me, but now you're saying 콧대가 좀 높다.
높은데
so 앞뒤가 안 맞는 거야.
그 기준에서 나는 다 왔으면 좋겠는 거지. People who fit that people who fit that standard, I want everyone.
Yeah. So now let's go sexual 취향.
나는 좀 되게 남자가 나를 좀 압도적이게 좀 막 rough하게 해주는 사람 좋아해. Like I like a guy who like leads and is a
Spanks
little
your
rough
ass,
with me.
Grabs your hair.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Like 50 Shades of Grey?
Do you know someone like that? 소개해줘.
I know.
Introduce me, please. 막 이래.
내 주변에 양아치들이 많아.
양아치는 아니고
아니야.
오빠 알잖아.
농담이고.
동생인데 잘 챙겨줘야지. You have to look out for your little sis.
I think then you need a 교포. I think like Korean are very like good mannered.
Korean은 나랑 안 맞아.
아 그래? 데이팅 해봤어?
아 근데 한 명은 내가
만나봤어?
안 만나봤지.
여자들이 미국에서 오는 여자들이 다 그러는데
연애를 안
근데
해봤어.
또 이게 파고들으면
연애를
만나본 적이 없대.
자기가 연애를 안 했을 뿐 자본 적은 있지.
아
근데 그게
자본 적이 많다고
했니 내가?
아니 기억이 안 나. 내가 취해가지고.
아니 이걸로.
예.
이건 다 마시고 가야지. 오빠 우리 시간 별로 없어. 우리
그래.
배터리가 다 됐대요. 우리 카메라 배터리가.
배터리.
오늘 토크
배터리.
이 오빠랑 원래
그게 발음이 맞나요?
배터리.
배터리?
사랑의
배터리 아니에요?
배터리.
배터리?
아니 배터리.
아니 그냥 발음 정확히 배터리.
그래서 더 약간 좀 더
아까 뭐라고 했어?
오빠 좀 더 귀엽게 하려면 배터리 이렇게 얘기해.
배터리.
그래서 사랑의 배터리가 나봐요. 근데 오늘 뭔가 술이 되게 달다.
아니 근데 원래 이게 할 때마다 이렇게 많이 마시는 거야? 그래?
오빠는 사실
아니 근데 와인 잔도 있고 이게
아니 오빠가
아닌 뭐
okay, let's be real. 오빠가
깜빡이가
사실
뭐야?
new bottle 가져오지는 않았어. He didn't bring a new bottle.
우리 집에 누바로 없어.
근데 우리
하나씩 뜯어.
우리
뜯어
여기서
나눠서.
new bottle 오픈해서 다 마시는 스타일이야.
아 그래?
어.
미안합니다.
오빠 송구스러웁니다. 이렇게.
그 정도.
송구스러움까지는 아니야. 와 그래도 오늘 이거 잭 다니엘스 다 끝났어. 여기 이렇게 진열하면 돼.
근데 잭 다니엘스는 맛있어. 근데 사람들이 잭 다니엘스 봤을 때는 미국 싸구려 술 위스키로 생각하지만 맛있지. 달고.
아니 뭔가 나는 원래 뭐 내 취향은 아닌데
뭘 취향이 뭔데?
오빠가 가지고 와서 오늘 좀 맛있게 마신 것 같아.
마무리. 너무 나이스인데.
자 오늘 뭔가 좀 되게 정신없던 것 같아. 그리고 토크도 되게 오래 했어, 그치? 거의 한 1시간 40분? 30분? Like an hour and a half, almost? Oh, hour and 10? Oh, never mind.
나는 원래 수다쟁이야.
I've gone an hour and 10 before, but like, I've never gone 2 hours with someone, you know what I mean? So it's like...
That sounded very sexual. Like, 뭔가, I don't know why, but this topic, this show, it's so weird.
이런 이거 아니고
아니야.
동시에 나왔어 잠깐 약간
나는 러블리한데 이거
그거 내 거야 네 그게 내 거야 자,
이거
오늘은 이런 날이었습니다. 네.
So now you have to come on our show now.
당연하지. So
We drink, but not like this though. Not like this.
You weren't ready, huh? You didn't.
I didn't know we were gonna drink. I didn't know we were gonna finish that whole
Wait, no,
bottle.
so then I texted Eric earlier. I texted Eric earlier. You say it. I texted Eric earlier. 이렇게 얘기해봐.
I texted Eric earlier. 나는 영어 좀 잘해.
No, say
잘하는 편이야.
Say Eric earlier 5 times.
Eric earlier. Eric earlier. Eric earlier. Eric earlier. Eric earlier. Eric earlier. 계속해.
Eric earlier, Eric earlier, Eric earlier, Eric earlier, Eric. 되게 힘들어. 아무튼 I texted him and he was like, like he had work to take care of, and he was like, save some whiskey for me, and I was like, I don't think so, sir. You have not been on my show.
근데 우리
We
집은
kill
whiskey가
bottles here.
많으니까
Yeah, no. So
next time you got to come on our show. 약속.
yeah, I promise.
약속. So we bring another bottle of whiskey.
Your show is called Phase 2.
Phase 2.
And what is the
Spelled
topic?
out to-
What is the topic of your show?
We don't have a topic. We just kind of hang out. So it's like kind of the same, but you're more like sexual and more dating and relational.
I never said that it was like that.
But I watched all the videos you sent me, and I was like,
I didn't.
No, but I will say this though. When I started coming to do podcasts at Collab, I started looking, and I watched a couple of your podcasts, and they weren't all like like chue.
Of course not.
Not all, not all of them.
Yeah. You just in the highlights, it's funny because it catches people's like attention. You know, 그렇게 만들었는데 뭐 아무튼. I promised to come on your show.
Yeah,
but then
we'd
please
love
do
to
not
have you.
film at fucking 10 a.m.
No. We started at 12. We started at 12.
I keep hearing their show, they keep filming at 2 a.m. or 10 a.m. and I'm like,
No. We do 12. We do 12.
12
That's another show. That's another show.
but 12 좀 힘들고.
Dave McGinnis podcast we do at 10 in the morning. Yeah.
그건 아니고 오빠 약간
우리 거는 12 to 2.
아니면 2시부터 4시 주면 안 돼? 왜냐면 나 운동하고 와야 돼.
운동 하루 쉬어. 하루만 쉬어. 너무 뭐
알았어.
올림픽 가나?
아니 근데 약간 오빠는 오빠 인생에서 in your lifetime you've become like a 몸짱 once where you're like like you're fucking fit as fuck. Like you've had that once in your life. I've never had that in my life. So I want this year to be that.
지금은 몸짱이잖아.
지금 무슨 몸짱이야? 졸라 fat 엄청 많은데. So I want to be like fit as fuck for once in my life this year.
과학적으로는 scientifically speaking, you cannot just become a 몸짱 through 운동.
Oh, I know.
It's all like
식단이지.
90%는 식단이야.
그러니까 그게 졸라 힘들어 오빠.
그거.
내가 너무
그래서 운동 아무리 많이 해도
음식을 사랑해 내가.
아무리 많이 해도 프로 선수 아닌 이상은 그냥 식단이지.
그럼 운동하지 말고 식단만 할까?
아니야. 둘 다 같이 해야 되는데.
I was like, should I just only do the dietary part and
no,
not
but like
work out?
운동 is just good for everything. It's good for your 혈액순환. It's good for your like
I know.
hormones and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so
But for
anyway.
살 빼는 거, it's all
식단.
식단.
Yeah. So this year I'm gonna. Okay, 그러면 여기서 마무리를 할게요.
Okay.
자, 와 취했다. 자, 여러분.
나도 취한 것 같아.
I'm drunk. Fuck. Okay, I've actually never been a guest on any other podcast.
Oh, this is awesome.
Ever before. So your guys's will be the first, phase 2. But thank you for being not so classy with eSNa.
Yeah.
And I hope you had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time listening and watching. Let's all get fucked up. Yeah. And I'll see you guys on our next episode. Bye. 지만 똑같은 기분 똑같은 친구 만나 똑같은 things 해 요즘 술도 땡기지도 않아